Hey everybody, hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm here to bring the Astrology Insight for the week of May 17th. On Sunday, May 17th, we have Mercury conjunct Uranus. On Tuesday, May 19th, we have Venus sextile Mars. And on Friday, May 22nd, we have Venus square Neptune, as well as the Sun conjunct Uranus. On Sunday, May 17th, we have Mercury conjunct Uranus in Gemini, going exact at 7:09 p.m. Central Time. So this is quite a nice aspect, as we have Mercury, the Lord of Gemini, conjunct Uranus, who is going to be in Gemini for the next 7 or so years. So this is a nice aspect because it does give us that sort of inventive, creative thinking. It does allow us to just say, trust your intuition and follow that flow, because perhaps it will bring you to some breakthrough in communication. Perhaps it'll bring you to some sort of new inventive, creative idea. Perhaps it'll help you understand the marketplace that much better. This is the type of energy where it is more intuitive, it is more inventive. It does help you think out of the box and think other ways of solving a situation. So allow your mind to just take you on a journey perhaps today to figure out what are some other ideas and alternative ideas that perhaps you have not considered. On Tuesday, May 19th, we have Venus in Cancer, sextile Mars in Taurus, going exact at 12:36 a.m. So this is pretty much a Monday aspect as well. And this is a nice one because it brings a sense of passion. It brings a sense of pleasure. We have Venus in Cancer. We have Mars in Taurus, which is Venus's sign. And so there is this element of getting all snuggly, getting all cozy, enjoying the pleasures of life, the feel goods, taste goods, smell goods, as well as really connecting to that sacredness of life, really connecting to family and ideas of protecting the home and ideas of recognizing what you need to establish to create more security in your life, to build more structures in your life that will support your family, that will support this idea that you have a sacred existence and you need to connect to that more. And so this is a nice day. It is a sextile, so it's not the strongest energy, but should your mind choose to go to that area of like, let's just really enjoy the pleasures of life. Let's build on top of this. Let's focus on family. Let's focus on tradition. Let's focus on what we are building for the future. This is what this energy can be, so enjoy today. On Friday, May 22nd, we have Venus in Cancer, square Neptune in Aries, going exact at 1:31 a.m. Central Time, followed by the Sun conjunct Uranus in Gemini, going exact at 9:26 a.m. Central Time. So with this Venus square Neptune aspect, we'll be feeling this on Thursday as well. So just know when it comes to relationships, there is some uncertainty. There is some confusion, because as Venus is in Cancer, having us focus on family, having us focus on the sacredness of our life and really valuing our family, valuing our home, we have this Neptune in Aries, which says there's all this uncertainty and confusion when it comes to our freedom, when it comes to our independence, when it comes to where the energy is moving. And so there can just be a lot of confusion, there can just be a lot of tension. And so we want to be aware that we are perhaps not seeing everything as clearly, and that there is a bubble that is created, that is an uncertainty, and it's not necessarily truth. It can be all illusion for all we know. So try not to take everything so seriously, and just be aware of any tension within relationships or anybody who's speaking to you or making things seem very glossy and beautiful. Make sure that you know that you're not necessarily seeing everything so clearly, because later on in the day, in the morning, when we have the Sun conjunct Uranus, this is a very powerful, dynamic energy that we want to be able to wield for the good of all. Because on one level, if we don't wield it for the good of all, this is a very self-willed, directed energy to say, I will make the changes happen that I want to see happen. And if it's not the right person, or if we're not using it consciously, we can maybe do some harm to other people. So overall, we want to make sure that we use this energy to say that I am aware of the changes that I need to make in my own personal life. I am aware of the changes that I need to make in the dynamics in my life to make them operate better, and also being aware of how those changes affect other people, because this Uranus in Gemini is a quite powerful energy when it comes to technology, which is why we're seeing all these data centers and all these things happening so fast, because that is that Uranian energy. And so we want to be aware of how we are using this Uranian energy in Gemini, because we can make change happen about how we are communicating, how we are connecting, but it doesn't have to always be in this sort of very technological, destructive sort of way. So today can be a tricky day. Use your energy consciously, use your energy wisely. Make sure that the changes that you're making are for the better of your own life and not affecting other people in a negative fashion. If you'd like to schedule a personal reading, you can contact me at 11kaivarose33.com.